Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another update for the M1 Dividend Portfolio. Uh, you know, in advance, I want to apologize if I look like crap. Not only am I about to go into the gym, but I just had a baby, newborn here on St. Patrick's Day. So it's been minimum sleep, So yeah, it's great. Love it. Both mommy and baby are amazing and healthy. But without further ado, let's go and get into this update. So we'll take it to so this past week, I think the morning, yeah, there you go, 18th, right? Let me get out the way here. So we see that not only we had some dividends back last week, I think you can see we had some which is probably one of the heavier holdings in my account. We had some Arbor Realty, some Neo Brands, heavy hitters when it comes to the dividends. On top of that, we had that weekly deposit we always do. And so on the 18th, it executed, sorry, I can't speak, executed 13 buys. And then we had more dividends throughout the week, right? We had some BlackRock on the 22nd, some NUSI, some Total International Market from Vanguard, and some United Health Group. So all that, the dividends for the week on top of the buys on the 18th. So these are some of the buys that we did on the 18th. All right, take a look. Let me get out the way here real quick. Some more BlackRock, some more Vici. Vici is hot right now. I think that's one of the better buys that my portfolio is doing. All right, Vici owns pretty much all of Vegas. All right, and there's no way that, at least I don't think that there's no way that Vegas is just not gonna pay. They're not gonna make their mortgage payment. All right, so Vici, they own a lot in Vegas. That's a great one to hold. And as we go down the line, we also see we bought some more Cube, Stag, Arbor Realty, some more right, AGNC. So all these are some of the heavier hitting REITs in my portfolio. So I'm glad that the algorithm is still buying more REITs. I know I keep saying that the housing market, it might be hitting the bottom, or it's flattening out. But nonetheless, in the greater scheme, in the bigger picture, real estate is one of those that you're gonna win. All right. I personally, for me, buying real estate and becoming something like a landlord is not in the books. All right. I hear a lot more complaints than I do good things. So I like to invest in REITs, right? I'm not a fan of like dealing with people, dealing with tenants, and then yeah, sure, you can get a property management company, but I hear that, once a tenant finds out who the landlord is, it's a game over. So to avoid some of that, I'd rather invest in REITs, right? And not only that, but I broaden my real estate exposure by not just buying, single family or condos or stuff like that. There's, as you can see, there's more diversification in the REITs world when you buy some of these ETFs or some of these stocks, right? Like Cube, I'm not gonna go and buy, like a storage unit and rent it out. I'm not gonna do that, but I do believe in that sector of real estate. So Cube is a great holding in my portfolio. So let's take a look at how the portfolio is doing overall. So here, let me get out the way again. As you can see, we're up to we're still doing 7.40 on the dividend yield. Daily income is $4.19. Weekly is $29.39. Monthly is $127.36. Annually, we're getting $1,528. And so far, this tracker is tracking $20,664.78 invested. The rain just came down hard, so I'm in the car making this video, get it out to you guys. So I'm definitely gonna get wet when I go into the gym. So this is what we got for the month of March. We have we're looking to make about $163.74. So the reason why March, if you can tell me move out the way again, moving myself all over the place here. So for the month of March, if you see the pattern, right? March, then you got June, then you got September, and you got December. Those tend to be the higher paying months when it comes to dividends, because there's a lot of companies that will pay quarterly, right? They'll pay every 3 months. And for those 3 months, usually, like on average, they'll pick March, June, September, and December as their as their paying months, right? So that's why some of those months, or those months specifically, are higher than usual, right? That's not to say that some of these dividends are not going to come in any other months. That's why you diversify and you have dividends coming in every month. But that's the reason why that's the reason why those 4 months tend to be the higher paying ones. So for the month of March, 29th is going to be my higher paying dividend day. And as you can see, this is all what that's paying that day, or most of what's paying that day. But like you guys, I say it all the time. The cornerstones, right? Let me move out the way. Cornerstones, the CRF and CLM, those are my heavy hitters every month. And without any miss, right? The 29th, or the last day of the month, last business day of the month, they pay, that heavy hitting dividend. Remember, these are 4-star funds off of Morningstar, and they follow, they're anchored to the market, right? They're indexed, so very minimal risk, high paying dividends. I believe that these are the ones that are going to carry my portfolios, right? So I heavily invest in these. And remember, it's just to it's the end goal is to achieve that FIRE lifestyle. I say it all the time. FIRE stands for financially independent, retire early, and I feel like the cornerstones are going to help, or it's going to be a big staple in achieving that goal. And here we have some other stocks or ETFs that are going to be paying, and all these are REITs. They're all going to be paying, or most of them are REITs, and those are going to be paying on the 29th. And again, the 29th is going to be my heaviest dividend paying day out of March. All right, so to finish off the videos, you see here that we got 20,000, or as of April 4th, which I'm coming up on my 2-year anniversary for this portfolio. Since April 4th, 2022, I've deposited $20,908.12. Out of that, I've lost market value $243.35, but I've gained $1,564.53 for dividends, which when you subtract it from your market gain, you get a plus $1,321.18 in dividend, or dividend payment. Sorry, I can't speak today. And that puts us at a return of 10.32%. All right, so that's it, guys. That's it for the update, the weekly update. I want to also give you guys an update on how some of the stuff I'm doing in Robinhood is working. All right, remember in Robinhood, I'm doing some very, very risky plays. All right, this is in Robinhood is where I hold some of the Yield Max, Defiance, all those super high risky dividend stocks or dividend ETFs. And those, some of those are indexed, some of those are specifically following a company like Nvidia or like Tesla and stuff like that. So I'll get that update when I get the chance. My sleep schedule has been shaken up quite a bit, but I couldn't be happier. So until then, guys, keep investing. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, don't hesitate to comment or hit me up on the DMs. So until then, take care.